Hi, I'm Dan Whittaker. I'm here today to just have a look at the swing that was shown on the Golf Channel last night of Tiger on 17 from 2007, and here's one from one of the practice rounds on the right hand side. Now very quickly, just going to have a quick look at just to see the differences at the top. We can see here that the golf shaft's a little bit more laid off at the top as opposed to being a little bit more across the line as it was in 97. Okay, and apart from that, there's obviously a few other differences here, but the guys were talking about the difference through the golf ball, and Chambly was talking about Tiger being more, on top of the golf ball now. Oh, sorry, in 97 than opposed to now. So what we're going to have a look at is we're going to bring it down to halfway down, okay? And we can see here that in 97 he still did lose height on the way down, so that was a lot of that was compressing the floor, okay, to get a lot of the energy. Now it's from here that I'm noticing a massive difference in what he was doing between 97 and today. I think that the left shoulder is still wanting to dip down very, very slightly in this transition. So as it goes down, what it means it has to do is it has to go back upwards. So it's a slight move that was there during the stuff he was doing with Sean Foley. So what we'll see is that this left shoulder from here begins to work upwards. So as this left shoulder works upwards in this direction, we'll notice that it looks a bit trapped and underneath it. So we take it back to the impact position right here. And see the left shoulder starting to work upwards. We notice that the right arm is above the left arm's quite a long way above the right arm at this impact position. Now what we'll notice in 97 was that the hips were a similar amount open. Okay, the right foot was rolling a touch better in this particular swing, but I don't actually think he was doing as good a job with the footwork in that era as he is doing right now with the driver. But one thing we do notice is that those shoulders are a lot more open. Okay, and this can clearly be seen because there's about the same sort of camera frame now. Okay, you can still see this left arm, the shoulders going upwards in this direction, so there's a slight stalling in this pivot. So if we bring this through, we'll notice that it's going up, and there's a bit of stand up from the body here. Now what we'll notice is that although he lowered in 97, his head stayed at this height, so his head went down, but then once it had gone down, it stayed at a level, okay, until way after the ball has gone. Now what we'll notice in the swing from 2015 is that we'll see that the head's still going down, but it's starting to work more up again earlier. And I believe that because this left shoulder isn't opening properly, he's not got the hips and the shoulders opening the same amount, so therefore he's not able to it's not able to be quite as matched through the golf ball. So we'll notice here that there's a little bit more stand up on the new swing, whereas in 2007 the left side of the body was actually quite nicely matched in terms of the hips and the shoulders opening to the same degrees. What we'll notice now is that definitely the hips are starting to open properly. We see that shoulder starts to shrug upwards. As this is shrugging upwards, this means that he is not going to be able to open as well through the golf ball. It's meaning that he is going to have to change the angle of the golf shaft coming in. I believe part of this is all due to the fact that the left shoulder was always going down in the transition, then working back up. This then, as it went down, it pulled the handle forwards, and as it worked back up, he had to keep driving that handle forwards, therefore creating quite a lot of extra shaft lean when he was working with Sean Foley. But as we can see now with Chris Cole, a lot of the things are starting to get back to this era, but he still needs to get that left shoulder clearing more. This will then give him a lot more room, and he'll be able to then get the upper body and the lower body matching so much better through the golf ball, and this will actually give him a much better spine position and stop this hunch look through the golf ball. Hope you've enjoyed this short quick analysis. If you'd like to hear more from me, please visit my website, which is danwhitakergolf.com. My Twitter and Facebook links are at the bottom of the page, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Thanks a lot.